I was bankrupt. I was
mm,
homeless. I was in jail for a day
mm.
because I was
Yeah.
driving recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, almost died many times.
Yeah.
Divorced and lost money on some deals. Mainly, like I bought a hotel. A hotel is not real estate. Hotel is an operating business with employees and whatever. And I was so enamored by the structure. I was like, oh, it's great, but I didn't think about second order consequences. Well, guess what? You got to have a admin person in there. You got to have systems and whatever. Um, Lost money on that. I lost money due to my impatience. I got a building, completely remodeled it, beautiful. Took me 3 years to remodel this building. It was such a headache. It was a warehouse that I redid into artist lofts, and appraised value is 3.5, but my NOI is low, and I was so exhausted from dealing with it, and the banks wouldn't refinance it. I'm like, forget it, I'll just sell it. So I sold the $3.5 million property that was appraised at 3.5 for 2.5 because of impatience, and my basis was 250 grand higher than the sales price. So things like that, make mistakes, but one thing that I want to do personally, and I want to advise my coaching students, is that every mistake has a lesson in it. Every mistake has a specific, like there's a pain that's associated with this failure that will rewire your subconscious mind to not make that mistake again.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I'm very, very, very excited today to be with you. I'm excited to bring up our next guest. Man, this guy is he talked to me about value add real estate investment. Listen, he's going to dive into, he's always adding value. That's his motto. And so I know he's going to add a ton of value to this show. So I want to introduce you all to Rafik Moore. How you doing today, sir?
Good morning. Thank you, Quentin. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for inviting.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait for our listeners to hear what you all involved in. So if you mind, man, I want to dive right in. So of course, people may not be familiar with you and your world and what you do. So give us a short version of what's your main focus these days. And also tell them what markets you're operating in.
All right. I own and manage a company called Bright Capital. It's an investment company with a focus on value-add investments. Bright means diamond in the rough, or rough diamond. And so we're in the business of rough diamonds. We find distressed assets, industrial assets, retail, mini storage. We do some apartments. And we are in 8 states, mostly in Midwest. My headquarters are in Minneapolis. We have second headquarters in Cleveland. We own and manage close to 5 million square feet in 73 or 75 buildings. I lost count. And our business is pretty straightforward. We work with brokers. We love paying brokers. We love paying wholesalers. We're all about integrity. We're all about building long-term, meaningful relationships with our vendors and tenants and partners. And our business is growing. What else can I tell you about it? ultimately, in a value add business, your goal is to add value to properties, to tenants, to communities. And that's how we uncover a lot of value or profits for our investors.
I love it, man. I love it, man. So you say you work with brokers, listen, the wholesale, like it's a lot going on. And of course, it's not always easy in this climate. So what's the key, man, to keeping your machine running smoothly?
I don't know about smoothly. It's a rocky world, but when you're in a value add business, you find to solve problems, and if you're not careful, take on too many problems, then those problems can spill into your personal life. But no, what's I mean, we are a systematic. We systematically pursue distressed assets, bankruptcies, foreclosures, vacancies, and as you know, over the course of the last 5, maybe 10 years.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Retail has been battered by e-commerce. And so we buy a Sears box, a JCPenney box. We bought a mall in Ohio, actually 2 of them. They don't work. And so you buy a property for $6 a foot. You re-engineer it, adaptively reuse it into small bay industrial, or now we're going to do apartment development in there, and unlock the value, and boom. And by the way, we purchased a property, and the parking lot itself, like the asphalt, to lay the asphalt itself, is more expensive than the entire land, asphalt, structures, roofs, systems. That's the kind of deals that are out there right now because of the changes of consumer behavior, because of the COVID-19 and now AI. And so our goal is to keep up with the changes and keep modifying real estate to fit the specific needs of the communities so that it works. We fix broken.
Absolutely. I love it, man. That's big. Look, you said the asphalt costs more money than the roof and then all these other things. Yeah, man. So that means you guys are doing some major things, some big deals, man. And I absolutely love it.
We double and triple our investors' money on many of these deals.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I love it. Now, listen, every operator I know, there's a moment when things get real, right? Maybe a deal goes sideways or a time you had to pivot fast. Rafik, you mind telling us about a time like that within your journey?
Many, many problems. I'll tell you, as I look back, I'm like, what a stupid guy. How could you make so many mistakes?
Man.
I was bankrupt. I was homeless. I was in jail for a day because I was driving recklessly. Almost died many times. Divorced. And lost money on some deals. Mainly, like I bought a hotel. A hotel is not real estate. Hotel is an operating business with employees and whatever. And I was so enamored by the structure. I was like, oh, it's great. But I didn't think about second order consequences. Well, guess what? You got to have a admin person in there. You got to have, systems and whatever. Lost money on that. I lost money due to my impatience. I got a building, completely remodeled it. Beautiful. Took me 3 years to remodel this building. It was such a headache. It was a warehouse that I redid into artist lofts. And appraised value is 3.5, but my NOI is low. And I was so exhausted from dealing with it, and the banks wouldn't refinance it. I'm like, forget it, I'll just sell it. So I sold the $3.5 million property that was appraised at 3.5 for 2.5 because of impatience. And my basis was $250,000 higher than the sales price. So, things like that, make mistakes. But one thing that I want to do personally, and I want to advise my coaching students, is that every mistake has a lesson in it. Every mistake has a specific, like there's a pain that's associated with this failure that will rewire your subconscious mind to not make that mistake again. And so I now internalize these pains into lessons and try not to dwell on them and have self-pity and just say, look, thank you, Providence. Thank you, God. Thank you, community, for teaching me this lesson while it was a small deal, because when I do a $25 million deal, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Yeah. Nah, man. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the gift of your vulnerability, right? Like, a lot of people, they don't free themselves to be able to talk this type of stuff, man. So thank you for your honesty. And honestly, like, this what separates people, like people that just dabble, from those who stay in it for the long term, man. And so I appreciate again. Yeah.
Radical transparency, radical authenticity are the values that I aspire to have. I've read that. I've added radical because of the book called Principles by Ray Dalio. And so I don't want to be honest. I want to be radically honest. I want to be radically authentic. And then, yes, I don't have to hold back, because I don't want people to find out and say, oh, this guy is whatever. Guess what? It is what it is. What happened has happened. However, I've extracted lessons, and hopefully it will serve me better in the future and show me somebody who's never had any adversity and achieved tremendous success.
Come on. Absolutely. No, I hear you on that word radical. One of the things that in my journey, what I've learned is to radically accept myself, right? Be honest with who I am, radically accept me. That way we can make those radical changes that we need to make. And so I am right with you, man. I radical honesty, authenticity, that's right up my alley, brother. So I, again, appreciate you sharing, man. So let me ask you this. What are you most focused on solving or scaling next? What's the next real goal?
Very simple. I have, over the course of the last 20 years, have been a knowledge accumulation machine. I've read hundreds of books. I've visited multiple masterminds and grown my expertise, my understanding of the world, psychology, philosophy. And so what I want to do now is I want to clone myself, but save 20 years of pain and anguish for my coaching students. And so how do you 10x or 100x your output? Simply by providing the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience, the capital, the relationships to a younger version of you. Hopefully he has the same, or she has the same values. And by cloning myself, by helping others achieve their highest potential, I'm going to expand my influence and reach. And, instead of having to fly to multiple destinations, I can Zoom, I can do Ray-Ban glasses and go through properties with my trusted managing partner, Elite. I have a program called Elite Partner Program, where these guys and gals will acquire all of my knowledge, wisdom, and experience in understanding value-add investments and industrial and apartments and retail, and unlock value in their community. And so that's what I think is going to create a tremendous impact, at least over the course of next 20 years.
Yeah. Now, Rafik, that's big, man. I mean, you've already made some amazing strides on your own, but you like, okay, now I want to do this coaching because I want to clone myself so I can pass on my experience, that I can set up the next generation to prosper, man. That's huge, man. That's big. And I know you know this, man. You shared your story. You've been transparent. The next move can either compound things or create total chaos, depending on how you play it. And so, man, so
I'll tell you, chaos comes from misalignment, right? And how do you align? Well, that's why in our community that I have, it's all based on relationships. And once you have a core group of people who kind of believe in this, in integrity and humility and consideration and contribution, other type of people, they get purged right away. They just don't fit in.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
And so I think building the community and working with individuals on a close, we have Zoom calls every week. We talk about deals. We raise capital for our managing partners. It's a pretty fun activity, and I'm working on possibly creating a show, something to the tune of Shark Tank of real estate.
Yeah.
So imagine 5 big investors with capital. Young guy comes in, says, I want to do a redevelopment of this apartment building. I want to do this and that or the other. And then we pitch in and invest and buy the deal. Now, that would be a pretty amazing show, number one, but also it will be very, very awesome way to show the values to the world of, you know what? You don't have to be greedy. You don't have to be selfish, right?
Yeah.
Every deal is a down payment on the next one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and think of second order consequences, right? Yes, you might take a little more here, but is that person going to work with you again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because our net worth is in the relationships we build with people, because money can be gone. Yeah, but relationships and opportunity to collaborate and play that proverbial ball game of life with others is so important.
Man, when I tell you, you literally set me up for my next question. And you mentioned it. I would love to, even if you can expound on it more. I mean, of course, you got people that's listening there early in their journey. They're looking to level up. And I think they'll benefit hearing this. And you talked about it. When it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
3 things. Most importantly, I was super lucky to have met my mentor. Now, I have a lot of mentors, but until I met my first mentor, I didn't understand. All of my mistakes, all of my failures in life were byproduct of my going and doing things without having somebody look over my shoulders, right? We all want to climb the mountain. We all want to make millions and millions of dollars. And we go and we do things, right? However, before I met my mentor, I applied a lot of my knowledge, experience, and not a lot of wisdom. And how do you know? Because you don't. How do you know if that building is going to lease? How do you know if that contractor is going to pay? Because, you got to figure this out. So my mentor methodically said, hey, this is how you do it. Don't do this. Treat people with respect. Be generous, Rafik. Make sure everybody makes money, because then they'll come back and for more. Oh, interesting. I would have made 100,000 here, but if I give that 100,000 to all these people, they come back and I can make $1 million in the next one. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And so my mentor, outside of knowledge, gave me so much wisdom, right? And I'm so grateful for that. And so having gotten all that, I want to pay it forward. So my goal in life is to not only teach economics of deals. Economics of deals are easy. 1 + 1 = 2, cash flow, IRR, return on investment, etc. But the foundation of the entire game is in exactly what Maya Angelou said. It's all about how you make people feel about you. And are they going to come back for more? Are they going to work with you after this deal, after this investment? And that, my friend, is wisdom.
Mic drop. Mic drop, y'all. He said it and then took a sip. Man, you said it best, man. Relationships are everything in this space. And so, man, I appreciate you so much. Listen, before we wrap, I know we both got, different things that's lined up. And so I love the time we spent with each other. And I would like to know, man, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way they can reach out to you?
Number one, you can reach out to me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, I guess, LinkedIn. My website is www.rafikmore.com. I'm sorry, no. That's the website too. I have www.rafikmore.com, but you don't have to go there. Go to www.braitcapital.com. That's our business website. And my email is very simply Rafik at braitcapital.com. But if you want to learn more about what we do, if you want to learn more about how we do it, if you want to learn more about the journey and the what's behind the curtain wall, go to YouTube, pull up Rafik Moore Value Add Investments, and I have close to 220 videos to date where I go into different towns and show how we bought the buildings and what we do it, how we do improvements. On my YouTube channel, I also do case studies. We bought this building for 1.7 million. We're going to spend 300 grand. It's worth 4 million. This is how we do it. This is how we talk to the seller. This is how we negotiated with the owner, how we did zero down financing. A lot of things I teach is how to buy properties with none of your money. You see, I'm a financial engineer. I wasn't born with a lot of money. I don't have any money. My parents were teachers. My dad was a teacher. My mom was a homemaker. And my entire life, I didn't believe that there is a transmigration of of people in the society. And coming to the United States at the age of 20, I realized that you can do anything provided you put your mind to it. And so ultimately, if you want to learn a lot about me, go to YouTube. I think it's most comprehensive. I have long format videos in there. And please like and subscribe. Like my guy says, like and subscribe. I always say that. All right, like and subscribe, because algorithm then sees that there's a lot of followers and your videos will be seen by more people.
Absolutely, man. I love it. There he is, everyone. Rafik Moore. Sir, I thank you for your time and your story and your perspective. We definitely need more people like you in this space, man. So again, thank you so much for being with us.
That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, I'm going to have 100 more by the time I'm done with this game.
Come on now. Absolutely, man. That's the plan. That's the goal. And so listen, y'all heard him. If you value what you've heard here, like he said, we want you to subscribe. So please make sure that you like and subscribe this. We have a ton of more conversations coming, just like with Mr. Rafik Moore. So again, sir, thank you for being here. Thank you for doing business the real way and building something so substantial. I appreciate it for it.
I appreciate you very much, Quentin. Thank you for inviting me, and I'm looking forward to adding value to you and to your audience.
Absolutely. Listen, y'all have a great one. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.